Update for today, January the 20th. Still down here in Central Oregon, helping out my parents and checking in with Dad at the place where he's at. And it was cold today. It was cold today. I think the high today here in Central Oregon was 26 degrees. I think right now it's, I think, 22 as I'm filming this and heading for an overnight low of 17. And yeah, so woke up to take a look at this. There's frost all over everything. Um, if you look at the tips of things, you can see some of the whiteness on there. But if you can't, just admire my parents' beautiful backyard. Uh, that being said, I was able to take Mom to go down there and visit with Dad today, but it was a day down there. Yesterday, I mentioned that the gentleman that he had been roomed with since going into this place, which was in early November when Mom got the first of her surgeries, um, the gentleman he had been with was a person in hospice, and yesterday they moved Dad, and we were thinking it was because the gentleman is reaching the end of his life's journey, and overnight last night that ended up being the case. So um, condolences to his family and all his loved ones. So um, yeah, so like I said yesterday, Dad had a new roommate and gentleman who had been in the Navy and big basketball fan. Well, it turns out that just a couple of hours after the other roommate passed on, the new roommate passed on. And condolences to his family as well. I just had met the guy, and he's actually younger than Dad and was more mobile, and it's completely sudden. And I just can't imagine what Dad had to witness with. Obviously, when things started going downhill for the other roommate, obviously they called the family in immediately, and just all of that turmoil for both their family, of course, and for Dad having to deal with all that. God, you guys, I don't know. But anyway, so it was not an easy day for him, and you know, I know he's strong and we'll move on, and it just doesn't even feel right thinking about like us in our situation after these two gentlemen both in one day. Anyway, so that's kind of what we were dealing with today. Hope something was a little bit more upbeat and fun wherever you were. So have a great rest of your day, and we'll chat to you again tomorrow. Ciao for now.